Here we go on our trip to Oklahoma.
See ya.
So our trip started at 3 a.m. We got ready and headed for the Portland, Oregon airport. Introduce you. This is my cousin Carrie.
Wow.
This is her husband Walter. Okay, so here we are in Oklahoma City, and the first thing that we did was hit the Golden Corral. If you've never eaten there, it's the best buffet in the entire world. How'd you like the Golden Corral?
It was great. Great.
So I grew up in Oklahoma State. My husband has never been there, and I bragged about the Golden Corral. And this is my cousin Carrie and her daughter Erica. And Carrie lives in Dale City, and that's where we stayed. So this is my husband's first experience with Flatland. And, you know, like I said, the Golden Corral has the best buffet in the entire world. Everything is homemade and tastes like your grandma made it. So this is my hometown of Calumet, Oklahoma, and it was great to see it again. I haven't seen it since I was 12 years old. This is a random armadillo that was on the road. My husband had never seen one, so he took a picture. Something else my husband had never seen was red dirt. So every time he's seen it, he actually wanted to take some home with them, but we forgot to do that. This is where my grandparents lived in Watonga, Oklahoma. And of course, we went to visit them at their grave. This is my cousin Carrie and myself visiting my grandpa and grandma, and we called them Momo and Popo. And while we were there, we visited Roman State Park. Loved it. Grew up swimming there. This was my husband's first experience with seeing brown water. And it was amazing to him. He had never seen it before. And he kept thinking that I was joking when I was telling him the water was brown there. So we, of course, stopped at general store there in Romano's, and it looks like a log cabin. It was great. Next, while there, we went through and stopped at the Cherokee Trading Post. If you've never stopped there, they have a million things for sale inside. I got a few things, things that you'll find that the Indians made, and beautiful, beautiful things. Too many things to list. And these are just a few of the things on the outside of the building. So the buffalo is Oklahoma State's animal, and of course we had to look at them. My husband was getting a pretty good kick out of the teepee, and so we got some photos of that and just kind of wandered around on the outside of the building. There's a lot to see, and like I said, there's a lot on the inside as well. They have a lot of rattlesnake art, and you can buy a stuffed rattlesnake. This is where you might find one in the wild, what it looks like. But just really a lot of beautiful art around the building. So after a long day of shopping, we decided to eat at the Cracker Barrel. Great place to eat. My husband had his first experience with a lot of Southern foods, classic Southern foods, and it's just a great place to eat. The next day, we decided to go to the Old Paris Flea Market in Oklahoma City, and again, you can find anything there. He tried Mexican corn in a cup. If you've never tried it, try it. It's amazing. You'll love it. It's a little bit spicy, but definitely a southern food, a favorite southern food. They also had some really great places to get photo ops. And this one, they had a green background. They take the photos and then Photoshop them in. I love this photo. And of course, we chose it because it's Oklahoma and it's famous for having tornadoes. So.
Look, guys. Down here.
So what I got there was I got this red t-shirt that says Oklahoma on it. I got my favorite perfume, which is Paris Hilton Siren, for $24.95. My cousin gave us these 2 hats. The red one's mine. And I got this silver spoon ring for $15. And I got a purse and matching wallet for $35. So the next day we decided to go horseback riding, and believe it or not, this is in Oklahoma City limits. It looks like it's in the country, and it was great. It was such a fun day. Very sore though when you're not used to riding horses.
Come on, Carrie.
Hi there, Mama.
I think this is the one Walter rode last time. It's a pretty horse.
Over there is one.
I can tell you what I've done. One time I was fishing. I slept. While you're fishing?
I just gotta say, I had the best horse. Her name was Lily, and she really liked to run, and it was a very spirited horse. They asked us how much experience we had, and I had a little bit, but for some reason they put me on that horse, and she really liked to move. My husband's horse's name was Casey. I don't remember the other horses' names, but again, it was such a fun day. I would definitely recommend that to anyone.
Walter. Back in the old days, they didn't have cell phones on horses.
Right?
Good thing my horse is Wi-Fi equipped. There's some horsepower there.
Hang it up, y'all.
I have to say, after this experience, that would probably be a dream job. I would love to have that job and just ride horses in this beautiful countryside every day. Next, we stopped at Brahms. They have the best ice cream. I grew up on this ice cream and can't say enough about it. My husband was thrilled because he loves animal cookies and he found an animal cookie ice cream. We also ate at the Rib Crib, and they have the best fried pickles. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but amazing. Dipped in barbecue ranch. You can't go wrong. Next, we tried my cousin's church, and I loved it. It was great.
And we're not quite awake yet.
Which mountain is it?
So I don't know if you caught what my husband said there. That is Mount Hood that we're viewing, and it was a smooth flight. It was great to come into Portland, Oregon and get home. So anyway, I want to thank you for joining me on our trip to Oklahoma, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.